Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Hotori, Ginzo, and welcome back once more to Fallout 4. Picking up right where we left off, once again we are gonna go talk here to Proctor Ingram and see if she's ready to send me through this teleportation from hell.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yeah, sure, let's do this.
Alright. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform.
Okay, don't...
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%, emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2,
oh god,
1.
Here we go.
Stay safe, soldier.
Yep, going to the other side. Oh god. Oh, that looks like blood that just splattered on the screen. Oh, did something go wrong? Oh, holy shit. Oh, holy shit. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I lost my partner. Not surprised he couldn't come with me. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, freaky as fuck, man. Alright, she said she was giving me a holotape, but I didn't see what the holotape was. It didn't really... Network scanner. Okay, I can't do anything else. Okay. Okay, so I'm now inside the Institute. And the first thing I'm gonna do is steal from him. Hell yeah. Holy shit. Okay, I'm already kinda freaked out. Father?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Father?
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. 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 Freaky deaky elevator.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
No, I'm pretty sure I have the right impression. I see something.
Welcome to the Institute.
What
This is
the
the reality
fuck?
of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yeah, I
You are
am.
here for your son.
That I am. Very knowledgeable of you, dick. I would like to shoot you.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's
No
really you.
way.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Father.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey... Let's start anew.
I
I am
accidentally.
Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Yeah. I'm so like what the fuck right now that I don't know what to really say. Where's my son? Sarcastic answer, asshole. Actually, no. Help me
Just-
understand.
Help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
What? Whoa, whoa. What?
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And
Oh my
here
God.
I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
I mean, yeah, I can believe it, but...
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I get it, but I'm gonna say they needed specimens?
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic
Oh my
organics.
god.
The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA.
No
Plenty
shit.
of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary.
What?
But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So much time, don't believe you. Here the whole time, it's really you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Oh my god. Kellogg.
He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
How about your mother?
She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Sean, she loved you. So much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret, and asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again.
Wow.
What else can I say?
Tell me
So
about the
you're in
Institute.
charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The
Oh my
Institute.
god.
It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter why you need your help.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I don't know. God, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I can't disagree with you there. But
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I don't know.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My head is like hurting right now from the ridiculousness that just occurred. I have no clue where I'm actually going. I'm so like lost.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Huh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go.
All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute's a big place.
broken audio.
It might take a while to learn where everything is.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son, avenging my wife, will to survive. I'm gonna say to find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Right now
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Power
It
needs?
must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Okay, so she answered that and then just walks off.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
I'll take a look, sure.
Okay. Cool. Clean room suit. Courser uniform. I will take a Courser uniform. You guys have an experiment 18A. Ooh. Ooh, complete Mark III synth armor. Interesting. Alright. Thank you.
It's
but
an honor to have you here, sir.
simple synth. Oh my god. Let's go to robotics.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, all for now. You can resume your duties.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Sure, buddy.
I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
Yeah, you got a point there, bud. Alright, some of these things are above us.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
No, you're good there, Synth. Cynthia.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Okay there, Julia. Fake Julia. Because you're probably a synth.
Jammed.
Okay, where the hell am I going? I don't even know the people I'm supposed to be meeting.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Yeah, actually. A little confused, but feeling well.
Nothing to report, sir.
Cool helmet, dude. No, seriously, cool helmet. I want a helmet like that.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know,
Carry on, sir.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Yeah.
I know it'll be a difficult
I walked
adjustment for
into
you,
a fight.
but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No issues. Don't trust me.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Oh? So you're kind of like secret police. I'm gonna
So
say
basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
combat experience. It was useless. Got lucky. Doesn't matter. Combat.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Well, let's find out about more.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
So you recycle them.
The Directorate should
Cool.
take the synth escapes more seriously.
No, really? I would have never guessed. So basically, there's people! People! Us synths are people! And it's Soylent Green! I get a Soylent Green type thing out of you guys.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
This ought to be interesting. Am I gonna get to see a synth freak the fuck out?
All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, weird synths. Advanced systems. Okay, advanced systems, I believe, is where Dr. Lee was.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
They create the machines to be better, and then we just bitch at them. We bitch at them for being useless, and we made them that way.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operation.
Oh my god.
He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else in place.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Synth gorilla? Oh my god.
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject. They're still people. And there's something. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all,
How can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
The latest synth
Philosophical
generation
discussion.
is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm actually interested,
I look forward
Doc.
to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
I actually will admit, that's
Seems
amazing.
like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Not sure yet.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Sure, Clayton. Medical
You mentioned
care.
Medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Well, I see. I gotta say, the Institute, even though I had heard things from people, from a few coworkers and some friends that play this game, I gotta admit, the Institute is nothing like I expected. It's nothing like they were even trying to hide from me. You know, they were making it sound like this small-time project, not this huge-ass thing that it is. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Yeah, that sounds like me. Dr. Lee? Wait. Was that Dr. Lee? No. Isn't Dr. Lee in there?
Well, that was productive. It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Cool.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
I can't walk past them. I was wondering if they'd hurt me if I accidentally walked into them. It's like, no. Are you Dr. Lee? Yeah.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
No reason. Sent to find you.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Whoa. I have good
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Brotherhood needs your help. Wasting your time here. Return to the Brotherhood. Happy here? I don't want to do happy here because I don't have the
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
skills.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
I don't know. Projects left behind. Brotherhood values you.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I'm just following orders.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I knew it, the last one. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm not passing up this opportunity to potentially get what I need. Please tell me I have some charisma boosting mentals. I don't, do I? Oh, you dicks. Do I have anything that boosts my charisma? Wait, I thought I saw it. Oh, I do! I have great mentals.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish.
And it's gonna be a
all
long
those
episode.
innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now,
of course.
I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yep, that I do. Well, I just got the institutionalized achievement. Alright, well, this episode has drug on very long. I'm going to save my game here. I'm also going to call this episode an episode because it's been almost 40 minutes, although I'm probably going to have to make some cuts just to keep times down. But if you guys like this episode, if you learned anything from this episode like I did, holy shit, did I learn a lot. Hit that like button. If you want to see more and see more of Fallout 4 and how Fallout 4 may conclude, because there's so many goddamn endings. I already know there's multiple endings. But if you guys want to see an ending to Fallout 4, hit that subscribe button, stick around. I'm going to beat this game. I'm going to record right up to the very end. Everyone's going to get to see the ending. I promise you that. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hotori Ginzo, signing off, saying good night and good luck.